Welcome to the Chasing Brighter podcast.
The podcast created as a guide to make midlife the best life.
Are you ready to embrace the next chapter of your life with confidence and excitement? Your best life is just a listen away. Welcome to season 4. How are you doing, Kelly?
Doing all right, Jess. How are you?
Good. How's your summer going? You hosted for the first time like friends at the lake house?
Yeah, no, summer is like flying by. I don't really feel like I've had a chance to enjoy it yet. I was just talking to some friends today where I'm I I know we had an episode last season about slowing down for the summer and it hasn't slowed down for me. So I am really going to be intentional the next 2 months about really forcing my life to slow down a bit just because it has been busy and I want to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So, how about you?
Do you feel like is having the lake house what you thought it would be, or is it like a lot hosting? So like hosting you're not able to be in the present or chill out.
Our lake house isn't like fully done and ready. It was working like 8-hour days for 4 days before friends came in just to get things sorted out and organized. So it's just been really exhausting. And then jumping from getting it ready to hosting, it was fun for a couple days. And then it just gets to be like, we don't have any like cleaning service or anything. So like everything is just on us managing the property and it being like a really big house. It's just a lot. It is a lot. So we're still sorting out how to muddle through it.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think you feel pressure when funds come? Like when you say it's not done yet, did you feel like you had to present like it really nice for friends or
Yes. Yeah.
oh,
Because
okay,
we
so
wanted
that
to
was
have it be a
pressure.
dry run as much as we could. We wanted to, I think the end of the day, like with these types of projects, they can linger forever. And so using an opportunity to have these like deadlines to get some stuff ready makes a difference. I think the challenge with the lake house, because our goal was to Airbnb it, I think a lot of people typically buy homes that were already Airbnbs.
Mhm.
So you're just going to flip it and relist it, maybe do a little bit, but we had nothing, right? So
Mhm.
it's just been, I never really realized how much work that was going to be, like getting that ready and doing all that. So we're still doing that. And yeah, it's just been,
Like a second job, it sounds like.
yes, a second job.
Yeah.
Exactly. So how about you though? How has your summer been going, Jess?
It's a mixed bag, but I feel like I'm doing good balancing it. So, our eldest is out for softball because she tore ACL. So we're just going all in with my 14-year-old for baseball, and he's playing on the 16 and 18U team. So this will be our 4th weekend in a row going out of state for baseball.
Wow.
Um, but I enjoy tournaments. Like, also my husband's driving, so I'm not dealing with traffic. And when you have a tournament, it's not necessarily like you're playing all day long. And these are longer
Right.
tournaments. So we're going to be going to a week-long tournament. So you play one game a day, right? So like it's going to be in Arizona. It's very hot. So they play really early, like games start at 7 a.m. and then they're done by 2 p.m. because it's so hot. And we're going to go and have a game at 7 a.m. and that will suck getting up at 5. But then you're done all day. And then
That's
also
nice.
there's been a change with the team like that he's on. And I love the parents now. Like before I was checked out by the baseball parents, but now I've gotten some really great friends. And
Oh, that's
so
nice.
like we're in
Makes a
California.
big difference.
Yes. Like my new friend Lisa was like, oh, where are we going? Let's go. This is such a funny story. Okay. So my new friends in baseball are Cruz, Lisa, and Alana. And Lisa is our age and she's so cool. And she has 2 boys, like Beckett's age and then Dominic's age. So he'll be going into being a high school freshman. And she is so fun. She's a massage therapist. And her and I were like, okay, we're going to go to the beach. What are we going to go do? Okay, we're going to go to the beach. And I go, there's a cell phone over there. And I run over and I'm like, is that Gio's phone? Because it was like an OtterBox. And I'm like, this is Gio's phone. Oh my gosh. And then I look at it and I'll go back a few paces. I don't know if I shared this, but one of my friends on Pilates, Oksana, she was newer to Pilates. And so I think I talked about this maybe. I've been going to Pilates for 5 million years. And when they tell you to do something or give you a prompt, an auditory learner. And so she was always looking to me or what's that? So I'd be like, oh, go like this, or you need this thing or whatever. So she looked to me like when they say face the risers versus face the bar, whatever. And so we were talking, oh, I have two boys. Oh, my son plays baseball, blah, blah, blah. And we're talking. And then she goes, this is 3 months later. Is your son Dominic? I go, yeah. She's like, my son is Cash. I'm like, oh my gosh, we gave Cash a ride to Arizona. But it's because Justin's the coach. So Justin navigates all of those relationships. So Justin was
Mhm.
like, oh, we're giving Cash a ride, whatever. And so I was like, oh my gosh. She was like, Cash loves you. Oh my God. And then I go to the
Mm.
games and Cash is, oh my God, my mom from Pilates. And I was like, yeah. And then
Oh,
the
that's
other kids
so
are like, the
awesome.
teenagers are like, what's Pilates? And they're,
Yeah.
and so her name is Oksana, right? And so I get this phone and I'm like, wait, and I tap it and on a iPhone, you can see who called or whatever. And
Yeah.
it said
Uh-huh.
Oksana on it. And I go, this is Cash's dad's phone. And I go, oh my gosh, telling Lisa's son, Tim, do you have Cash's number? Call Cash because they had just left. And the phone rings. And I'm like, hi, this is Dominic's mom. I just found your phone. And he was like, this is Cash's dad. Thank you so much. We're going to come. We're coming right now to come get the phone. So Tim runs over to get the phone. Well, then all of a sudden, Cash and this cathedral come running over and they're like, thank you so much for my dad's phone. And he pulls behind his back this bottle of wine. And he goes, this is from my dad for finding his phone. And I was like, Lisa and I were like, he just keeps bottles of wine in his car. And he goes, my dad owns, does wine tours. He does wine tours. We're like, I go, Cash, your dad's my new best friend. Does he know that we're best friends now? So Lisa goes to the parking lot to talk to him. He's, here's my business card. I do Napa tours. Me your
Oh,
details and I'll take you girls
wow.
out, whatever you want to do. And so I'm like, we're like, oh my God, this is our new best friend. And then we go to the beach and she bought a wine bottle opener. The top of the wine has a coin on it. Like it's a reserve bottle. It's like super fancy. There's a coin on top. How you open this bottle of wine? The coin is like covering the cork. We don't have anything. We're at the beach. We have one little twister. There's 5 of us trying to get this coin on top when we're like, this wine's too fancy for us. Lisa Googles it. And I don't remember if it was a $190 bottle of wine or a $130 bottle of wine. And we were like, this is our new best friend. Where's
Huh.
his dad? Hello. And like they're divorced. And so he lives in California. And so we didn't really know him, but I was just like, we finally got the coin up and we were so excited and we all shared this fancy bottle of wine.
That's awesome. How was the wine?
It was so good. I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it. I'm not like a wine connoisseur aficionado, so I wouldn't be able to tell you like, oh, the tannins were low and it had whatever, but it was a nice reserve bottle of wine. And so that is just so funny. And I think it's such a small world and it goes to show you like to always be kind and to treat everyone. You just don't know how things come back to you. And just by being kind and talking to Oksana at Pilates because she was new and being welcoming to her, just all of the things, how I don't know, full circle.
Yeah, and I also think what's fun about that is it's such a small world.
Yeah.
And also, how many times where you see even a parent from your kid's team, you never talk to them, you've never had a conversation, you start to get a vibe of them one way or another, and you don't maybe they don't seem as friendly or you don't connect with them right away, but something might surprise you. And I always have told myself that just because you just never know about the people on your kids' like, you don't really truly know people's stories, right?
Yeah.
And what that connection could be. Because, like, last year, Wes had a kid on his team who we were not necessarily a fan of because he wasn't the nicest kid. The mom was always so nice and so friendly, and I never really talked to her, and then we ended up being at a tournament in Wisconsin. We're at a hotel, and it turns out she was from Kansas. And so
Yeah.
it was just, like,
Small
fun little things
world.
like that you end
Mhm.
up it's just neat when you can build those little connections with people, and I think that is what really helps, especially for your kids who are in some sort of
An
whether it's
activity that
travel,
yeah,
sports,
it
or
could be
something.
dance, golf,
Yes, you're
whatever
with
it is. Yeah.
parents a lot and really get to know people,
Yeah.
and I think we've had that conversation about other Chasing Brighter on our episodes about making friends, but moving beyond small talk, truly getting to know a person. And it takes some effort and it takes some energy. And sometimes you have it and sometimes you don't. The times that you do really try to build those connections is really helpful and it really makes a more pleasant experience. That's why we're going to Minneapolis next week for Beckett's soccer tournament, and Wes is missing a baseball tournament. He was like, I don't want to go to baseball. I want to be in Minneapolis with you guys
Mm.
because we all have so much fun and we've made so many connections with those families.
Yeah.
So,
It was hard to miss a lot of my really good friend is like Gabby's best friends are sisters on softball, and so missing not being able to be with those families. I've just traditionally taken the softball role since Justin coaches baseball. So anyway, getting to know the baseball people and so trying to really utilize that time in a way where we're social, but we take care of ourselves and we lay around and we are depending on where we're staying, like, I always prefer a house, but just California is very difficult to get a reasonably priced house during summer, and especially if a tournament's closer to the beach. Whereas for Arizona, this is not peak season for Arizona. Like, everyone goes to Arizona till spring training,
yeah.
and then it's
Yeah.
like nobody's in Arizona, like, May till, like, September, October,
It's like the
right?
dead of
And so
summer.
you can
Yeah.
get a house for nothing, right? And so we're getting a house with a pool, and so that makes a big difference too. And then just trying to carve out a day a week where I'm not really working. Giovanni and I got a Cowabunga Bay, like a water park pass. I'm taking him to the library. And so I've been trying to, especially after episodes, just try to be present, try to chill, be calm this summer. And so I feel like I've done a pretty good job, even though it seems crazy because we're traveling. But basically, I feel like we pack, we leave Wednesday, we're gone all week. And then Justin and I are home Monday, Tuesday to work. And we pack and we leave on a Wednesday, and then we're gone for a while, but I just feel like I have a uniform. We're talking about, do you think you've experienced hot mom summer? I have a baseball uniform of these, like, Lululemon knockoff shorts and a ribbed tank top, and I have 4 pairs of those shorts, and I have, like, unlimited ribbed tank tops, and so I just pack all that, swimsuit, outfit for the evening, I'm packed. It's like we're packing the same clothes,
That's
and
great
yeah, and then
just
also
to
I
be in
got
that
some
routine.
after talking to your friend Melissa, and we had the hot mom summer, I got a hot pink. Usually I have neutral rib tanks, but I got a hot pink. I got a
Oh, cute.
Kelly green. I bought 3 colorful dresses and 2 colorful skirts, and I've been wearing more dresses and skirts and going into color and embracing color. How would you say did that inspire any changes for you for any kind of summer fashion or
Yeah, for sure. Really, I feel like summer's just weird here because it goes from like 70 to 90. Like this week, it finally started getting in the 80s, which is more comfortable. So, like when it's so hot, you just don't even want to worry about anything. You just want to
yeah.
wear as little clothing as possible while looking decent. Yeah. So, I'm still doing my Rent the Runway, which has been nice to experiment too with different clothing items. And yeah, I think really just being more what's the word I wanna use? Like, more mindful and more intentional about the clothes I'm wearing
Yeah.
and be thinking about what it is I have in my closet. It's still hard because I have a lot of things I feel like I need to wear even though I don't, but I think after that episode, I cleaned out my closet a bunch too.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I
yeah,
definitely embrace color. I think this is that time of year for the month of August for Chasing Brighter. We are going to be talking about reclaiming your routines, right? Because we're getting in that back to
that's
school
right. Yep.
fall season. But also, we also want to think about we're squeezing out those last few days of summer. And so, how do we balance having that routine with also just being able to enjoy the good weather?
Yeah. Yes,
So
exactly.
stay tuned.
Thanks for listening today.
If you loved today's episode, share with a friend.
Are you ready to chase brighter days ahead? Subscribe to Chasing Brighter now, and let's embark on this exciting journey together.